सभी को नमस्कार. Honorable Governor of Karnataka and Chancellor of University of Agricultural Science, Dharwad, Shri Gehlot, a man who has lived his life with ground realities, a man of great experience and believes in social justice. The state of Karnataka is benefited by his enormous experience. Shri Prahlad Joshi, Honorable Union Minister for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, and Minister, New and Renewable Energy, Government of India. प्रहलाद जी में कुछ चुंबकीय ताकत है, बार बार मुझे यहाँ खींच लाते हैं. He is so polite, he is so persuasive, and therefore he is very charming. Oh, evergreen, I agree with Mr. Lard. And ये धारवाड़ के लड्डू खिलाने में कुछ कंजूसी करते हैं, क्योंकि मेरी धर्मपत्नी कहती है कि आप ज़्यादा लाओगे तो मैं ज़्यादा खाऊंगा, जो ठीक नहीं है. तो मेरी धर्मपत्नी और इनका सामंजस्य इस बात को लेकर मेरे लिए चुनौती बना हुआ है. Young, energetic, Honorable Labour Minister, District in Charge Minister, Shri Santosh S. Lard. He should have spoken. He is very kind, because the Honorable Governor had taken the floor. I take him to be a very generous person, a likable person. Dr. P.L. Patil, Vice Chancellor of the University, he hardly had time to say what he wanted to say, and like a Rajya Sabha chairman, I direct, lay it on the table of the House, with the assumption everyone will read. I sure will read, I can assure you, the entire report. Distinguished faculty, members of the staff, alumni, and distinguished audience. It is an absolute privilege and honor to join University of Agricultural Sciences Dharwad's Amrit Mahotsav. The celebration is unique, a journey of 75 years, coupled with another very important event, alumni meet. Alumni is spinal strength of any institution. If we look at the fund of foreign universities, you will find their alumni have contributed hugely. The fund of Harvard is over 50 billion US dollars. I appeal to the distinguished alumni today and those who pass out in future. Make your contribution. It doesn't matter how much contribution you make. Your contribution will generate a connect with the institution. That connect is very important. That connect will have geometrical impact. It will contribute to the growth of the boys and girls who get education here. I am sure alumni will meet and take necessary steps. I take the opportunity to request Prahlad Joshi ji and Mr. Lard. I will be happy to receive alumni of this institution at Vice President Enclave and confer with them. And I am doing it with a purpose, because of the several institutions in the country. This institution stands out. Commendations to the Vice Chancellor, faculty, staff, students for advancing agricultural sciences and transforming farmers' lives. This is indeed a great service to the nation. I urge other institutions to emulate the good work you are doing. I was so happy and delighted to learn that your university is keeping live connect with the Krishi Vigyan Kendras. Congratulations. Your university is involved with agri-marketing courses. Your university is taking lead in training people for marketing, export of agricultural items. These are the things that will transform lives of the farmers and give them cutting edge. This university along with ICAR is a huge empire. Number of institutes, universities, over 730 Krishi Vigyan Kendras. They must exemplify dedication, innovation, and this will be national service because they have to ensure farm sector develops. We need to vigorously enhance contribution of these institutions so that lives of farmers is much better. The network of ICR, its institutions, is perhaps world's most extensive network. This system now must be firing on all cylinders for benefit of the farmers. Let me take you, ladies and gentlemen, to where we are at the moment. The position of our Bharat at the moment. We have exponential economic rise, economic upsurge. We are the largest global economy growing so fast. We are going from one milestone to another. We are heading from 5th largest global economy to the 3rd largest global economy in 2 years. We have phenomenal infrastructure growth. We have deep digitization, technological penetration. Our national image of the Prime Minister, is highest ever in the history of this country. World's fastest growing economy has converted the nation into a nation of aspirations. We are the most aspirational nation in the world today because after road, after rail, after air, after digital connectivity, you want more. After toilets, after piped water, after gas connections, you want more. After affordable housing, you want more. After massive banking inclusion, you want more. Because these things were beyond our dream. We never thought our ordinary people will get these benefits in the villages. A toilet, piped water, gas connection, affordable housing, road connectivity, internet connectivity. We never thought of it. And therefore, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने देश में एक वायुमंडल पैदा कर दिया. ये दिल मांगे मोर. We have become a nation of high expectations. And in this era of high expectations, there has to be full contribution of the farm sector. Farm sector is primarily driven by institutions like yours. Mahatma Gandhi realized the importance of farm sector and called it India's economic backbone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is more relevant today than ever before. We have Prime Minister after Prime Ministers who took care of the farmers. Lal Bahadur Shastri, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Then we had Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who started Kisan Divas when Chaudhry Charan Singh, the 5th Prime Minister, completed 100 years. And he added to Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. Then we had a Prime Minister in Narendra Modi ji, who created a record after 60 years to be in power for a 3rd time continually. and he added अनुसंधान. इन सब को जमीन पर उतारने के लिए सबसे महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है आप जैसी संस्थाओं का. Farm sector will shine, the nation will brighten up, the nation will blossom, the economy will be northwards, upwards, incremental. I was so happy when I heard an announcement of Minister of Commerce Piyush Goyal. Turmeric Board, National Turmeric Board, a great step for turmeric. The production will be doubled in 5 years. Interventions will be there in affirmative stance to generate export market. Farmers will benefit. Farmers will add value to that also. And let me tell you, friends, importance of turmeric. You are aware turmeric has great medicinal value. तो कोई मेरे जैसा किसान का बेटा व्यापारी की दुकान पर गया और कहा हल्दी, टर्मरिक इज नोन एज हल्दी इन हिंदी, हल्दी का भाव क्या है? कन्नड़ में अरिशिना बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? अरिशिना. अरिशिना. अरिशिना का भाव क्या है? उसने कहा चोट कितनी गहरी है. The price is determined by the nature of injury. ये हीलिंग टच है. टर्मरिक बोर्ड बनाकर भारत सरकार ने टर्मरिक को हीलिंग टच दे दी है. What an achievement. I strongly urge the government to have more such boards so that every agro produce gets value additions and special treatment. Friends, time has come to analyze and relieve the farm sector of primary stresses. The government is doing much, but the farmer is dependent on inclement weather, unpredictable market situations. If there is scarcity, he suffers. If there is plenty, he suffers. And therefore, we will have to devise methods to see that our farmers keep good economic and mental health. The distress of farmer calls for urgent national attention. Farmers need economic security. We cannot afford in this nation that is rising, and the rise is unstoppable, and the rise is as never before, to put concerns of farmers on back burner. Time is a sense of resolution of all issues, but I would say time is of absolute essence when it comes to finding resolution of farmers' problems. The government is working. We want everyone to be in synergetic mode, to converge with a positive mind to find solutions. We must be mindful that farm stress impacts beyond agriculture sector, because agriculture is identified by the farmer as generational legacy. ICAR and agriculture universities must strengthen collaboration for technical assistance, economic support, value addition, and fair pricing to de-stress the farm sector. Viksit Bharat is no longer our dream. Viksit Bharat is our goal. Viksit Bharat is our certain destination. But we must remember, it will get accelerated. It will get fast-tracked once we give full attention to the farm sector, empower the farm sector by development of warehousing, marketing, value addition, and dairy management. Agriculture reform is imperative because we are changing every day. There is paradigm shift. Much is being done. But Indian Council of Agriculture Research and institutions like yours will have to be now farmer-centric. Every scientific development must correlate to the ground realization. The impact must be felt on the ground. And that is why I complimented Vice Chancellor, your university. Agri-business, export knowledge centers, these are required. The children of farmers will get attracted. They will be involved with activities with which they are familiar right from birth. I compliment you. Your initiatives are an example how others must perform. हम कहते हैं फार्मर देश का अन्नदाता है, देश का भाग्य विधाता है. मैं कहता हूँ फार्मर इससे कहीं और ज़्यादा है. आज फार्मर हमारे रीढ़ की हड्डी है जहाँ अर्थव्यवस्था का पर्सन आता है. किसान सामाजिक समरसता का सबसे बड़ा प्रहरी है. सोसाइटल स्टेबिलिटी, सोसाइटल हार्मनी, सोसाइटल पीस, इन सब के रास्ते किसान के खेत से निकलते हैं. किसान contributes to our GDP. We must recognize massively. We must recognize Kisan keeps a large segment of our population busy, involved. Happiness of Kisan would lead to happiness of everyone. मुझे ये कहते हुए हर्ष भी है और थोड़ा चिंतन का भी मन करता है. एग्रो बेस्ड इंडस्ट्रीज, एग्रीकल्चर प्रोड्यूस बेस्ड इंडस्ट्रीज, टेक्सटाइल है, फूड है, एडिबल ऑयल है, बहुत सी हैं. दे आर प्रोस्परिंग, दे आर अर्निंग प्रॉफिट्स. Our farmers should equally share the profits. These institutions must commit their CSR fund for welfare of the farmer, for research of the farm sector. They must liberally think in this direction because farm produce is their lifeline, and that heartbeat is controlled by the farmer. We have to do three things. One, keep our farmer happy. Two, keep our farmer happy. And three, keep our farmer happy at any cost. The farm sector needs transformation. Transformation is continual. Technology integration. Technology is changing fast, but farmer still clings to the old tractor. Tractor is one area in which government subsidy is the highest. Farmer must adopt technology, should be persuaded to adopt technology, and for that Krishi Vigyan Kendras must be nerve center. Every Krishi Vigyan Kendra normally caters to 50,000 farmers. Just imagine if those 50,000 are actually connected to the Krishi Vigyan Kendra. There will be a positive revolution in agriculture for the farm sector. Friends, we must also keep in mind when the farmer is economically fine, economy gets driven because that's the spending power of the farmer. When farmer spends, economy is automatically driven, and therefore we will have another positive impact. there will be no non-performing assets in farm sector if the farm sector is vibrant, greased, lubricated, taken care of, attended. We must pay attention to the farmer as we pay attention to a patient in ICU. A patient from ICU, when comes out fully ready, performs very remarkably. Indian Council of Agriculture Research has unparalleled reach. That reach must be reflected on ground. That reach must resonate in the ears of every farmer. They must be identified with activities of Indian Council of Agriculture Research. PM Kisan Nidhi Samman, a great innovative scheme. Already about 3.5 lakh crores have gone to the farmers. 100 million in number. But I would want and strongly commend that any subsidy that is given to the farm sector in any form, by way of fertilizers or otherwise, it must directly reach the farmer. Let the farmer decide. Even fertilizer subsidy, which is huge, this government has done for the first time, which no other government has done. Earlier, the governments used to subsidize fertilizer price, but the market determined the price. For the first time, the government has determined the price of DAP as 1350 rupees and said, rest we will bear. But economists in agronomy must think, if this assistance has to go directly to the farmer, it will initiate the farmer into alternative to chemical fertilizers. The farmer can utilize these funds for going organic and natural. I am sure this will be taken note of. We cannot be a Viksit Bharat unless per capita income of every Indian goes eightfold. 8 times. Prime Minister is determined for it. All steps are being taken. Infrastructure, facilities, handholding, startups, unicorns. But the farmer must also increase it eightfold. That is a challenge. And the resolution emanates from such like institutes. You must prioritize your goals to keep that in mind. For constraint of time, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be able to share my thoughts further. But I leave you with one thought. मैंने जब भारत को देखा था मंत्री की हैसियत से 1990 में, और जो आज देख रहा हूं, उसकी मैंने न तो कल्पना की थी, न उसका सपना लिया था, न उसका अंदाजा लगाया था। मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था कि दुनिया की बड़ी संस्थाएं भारत की वाई करेंगी। इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड सेज इंडिया इज अ फेवरेट ग्लोबल सेंटर फॉर इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड अपॉर्चुनिटी। वर्ल्ड बैंक तालियां बजा रहा है कि भारत ने 140 करोड़ जनता के लिए जो टेक्निकल पेनिट्रेशन किया है, डिजिटल अडेप्टेशन किया है, एक्सेसिबिलिटी की है, वो 4 दशक में भी संभव नहीं है। हमारी जो आकांक्षा बढ़ रही है, उसका एक ही आधार है कि जो कुछ देख रहे हैं वो हमें और सोचने पर मजबूर करता है कि ज़्यादा क्यों नहीं। 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, अब 6G के बिना मन ही नहीं लगता। और भारत उन चुनिंदों देशों में है जो 6G के कमर्शलाइजेशन में लगे हुए हैं। क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग जैसी जबरदस्त बात दुनिया के 5-6 देश हैं, भारत भी उनमें एक है। भारत इस शताब्दी का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण देश है, बिंदु केंद्र है। और इस सब के लिए हमें हमारे अन्नदाता को प्रणाम करना चाहिए, अन्नदाता का आदर करना चाहिए, अन्नदाता के लिए सुखद व्यवस्था की व्यवस्था करनी चाहिए, और अन्नदाता की जितनी सेवा करेंगे अपने को वो दुगनी मिलेगी। आपने मुझे मौका दिया, इसके लिए मेरा बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।